Okay, let's talk about free therapy. Charity, did you send me your address again? Hi, David. Good afternoon, dear Matthew. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Doctor. Well, Washington, D.C. is just all overwhelmed, it seems, by Trump's, because it's a Democratic town and Trump's cutting jobs and things like that. So everybody's in a bit of a panic. But what's amazing that people don't realize that Trump also just came out with a release from FEMA. Now, he's in charge of everything in the government, right? So he just came out with a release in FEMA. And FEMA has a hotline now that could help you with any therapy you need because of human disaster, human caused disaster, this is what he called it. So there's a hotline now from FEMA. I don't know if it's a joke or really, but no, FEMA doesn't joke. They may screw up, but they don't joke. They don't know how, I think. Most people don't. So anyway, so you could call the FEMA hotline and say you have a human-caused disaster. So in other words, you don't have a disaster because of a hurricane or a flood or all these things that FEMA is in charge of, but because some human cut your job off, and now you don't know what to do. And what they do in the description of FEMA is they help you find resources to solve your problem, okay? So you're caught with a problem, and they have resources that they point you to, and that's so that's important to call FEMA then. But more importantly, I think Trump is in charge of everything in the government. So he has, like I just checked now locally, if you need any kind of mental health, because mental health is a real big problem in our country now, from all ages. I mean, kids are creating more suicide than any before. Seniors are committing more suicide than ever before. So we're suffering with a lot of mental health problems. So we have a lot of programs that are in his budget that's still being paid for. They're all over. But see, mostly they're local. So that's why you have to look local, and then don't pay attention to what's going on in Washington and whatever. I mean, they're still running the election. After they win, they still in election mode, and they're trying to be able to get as many programs as they promised in the first couple of days, so people think they're doing what they want to do. So ignore that, because the most of the programs that people need are not the ones that he's trying to do. And they're there forever, and they will be there forever, probably, but maybe not. But at least in the short run, and in the short run, I mean a couple of years. So most programs gonna be here for a couple of years, no matter what he does or tries to do. He'll jar things a bit, of course. I mean, that's his MO, and so you better buckle your seatbelt because that's what's going on. But it's important. Oh, I don't have time to talk. Thank you. But I want to get across these ideas here. And here's another one. Okay, all these other hotlines I have here, these are all free mental health hotlines. You worrying about something, you need help with mental, you could get a lot of free help. I mean, the first one there was FEMA, but here's a great one, Needy Meds. Okay, needymeds.org. Now, this is for any kind of medication. Not only, if you go Needy Meds and you look on the left-hand side of on top where the tabs are, and you see savings. So you click on the savings tab, and you'll get down there and you'll see in the middle of the page, there'll be 3 tabs within there. One will be for health care, one will be for dental care, and one will be for mental care. Now you could click on any one of those and find local organizations that get government money to treat you for free or at a sliding scale. So these are people who get paid to treat people who don't have a lot of money or are not covered in insurance. And that's for dental, that's for health, and mental, dental, mental, and regular health care. So make sure you know about that website and never use Google. If you need mental health, you're just gonna run into people who are gonna get money from you. Now remember that our country is made up of two big categories. And if my thumbs work here, we have two sides of our economy. One is the free economy, or as I call it also, the community economy. And then we have the capitalism economy. So capitalism is Google. Everybody there wants to get your money. The free economy is on this side, and that's called I think the giving economy, or the community. This is the community, and that's 40%. So 40% of everybody in the internet gives money for free. You hear that? 40% of anybody you find in the internet gives it for free. But that's not true in Google. Google has all the people that want to get your money. They're going to get money from you. So they advertise in Google. That's why 40% of Google is not giving you a free. It's only about 1/2 or 1/4, 1/15%, because everybody in there is trying to get money from you. But the internet as a whole, 40% is giving it to you for free. 60% wants money from you, okay? That's on the internet total. But all the people that want money from you are in Google, okay? So you stay away from there if you don't have money. If you have money, you could play that game. But a lot of people, at least our members, don't have that much money to do. So you got to do the free stuff, okay? So you could go direct, go to needymeds.org, needymeds.org. Okay, now I put in, for mental health, I put in my zip code, and I got 107 nonprofit organizations that help you with mental health for free. 107 in my zip code, okay? Actually, it's in my state, I'm sorry. For Leany Meds goes by state. The next one goes by zip code, okay? And this is findhelp.org, okay? If you have a mental health issue or whatever, you wanna go to findhelp.org. And you put in your zip code, and then if you put in mental health, you'll get 555. Well, you won't get that. That's what I got for my zip code. So whatever zip code you're in, you're gonna get hundreds of people that give mental health for free. So now what you have to do is start following up. Nothing happens. I mean, you're not gonna be able to just go to one website and fill in the blank and people call you and you get all your things for free. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, you have to start calling these people that are in that listing and ask them for help. A lot of them won't. How about eye care? Same thing, Sharon. Another thing, you go for Needy Meds, okay, and look for eye care, and then you go to findhelp.org and look for eye care. That's the places to start it. Do not go to Google, because everybody on Google want to get money from you, okay? So that's important to not go to Google. Okay, so in Find Help, see, when I put in mental health for my zip code, man, I couldn't believe it. 700, or what was that? No, 555 organizations, that help for free, or sliding scale. Well, actually, most of Find Help is all free. And that's what, 550. So you have no excuse if you have a mental problem or you know a person or whatever. But now what you have to do is start calling those people. If you don't call, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to understand what's out there. You're not going to understand how to use it if you don't call. Now, most people, we're also lazy. I'm the same way. I want to hand it to me on a spoon. But that's not going to happen. They'll hand it to you on a spoon if you go to Google, and then they're going to charge the hell out of you, okay? You don't have money, so you have to learn a different way to get through life. You can't learn getting through life by spending money if you don't have any. because you won't be able to get through life. But you can get through life if you learn this other system, the community system that has so much help for you. Really, 40% of everything in our economy gives away money for free. 40% of everything in our economy gives away free services. But they're not in Google. They don't advertise. They don't have money to advertise. So nobody knows about them. Please. That's what we're trying to do here at Lesko Help, is make sure. Oh, by the way, here's a national 800 number for mental health, 988. That's and they'll do research and show you local places for free mental health. So you have all these organizations. See the duplication. That's why if somebody cuts the budget on one, what the hell? Here's 55 others. Well, I mean, 555 others. So that's why people talk about cutting things and things. That's just such a small piece of anything that's out there. It sounds big because they want to make it look important, but it ain't. It ain't as important as they think. Oh, my AI camera on Lesko Help is going crazy. If I move, the camera thinks I'm leaving town or something and wants to follow me out the door. You can't do that, you dummy. That's so much for AI. Man, I just used Sara today for the first time. You know Sara, S-A-R-A, it's part of Chat GPT. And I said, give me 5 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, of thousands of people running out of the US Capitol with money in their hands. Boom! Few seconds. I got this video, as long as I wanted. Well, I don't know how long. I think they may charge or something. I don't know the details. But initially it was 5-10 seconds, which is a great image, man. Millions of people. Boy, it looks real too. You could get elephants running into the Capitol. Or why don't we put donkeys and elephants maybe attacking the Capitol? That's what we should do. There are several resources and programs. California offering eye care. Yeah, there's a lot of eye care assistance. We have in our Lesko, what do we call it? Metagrants report. In there's an eye, because the National Eye Institute creates a listing of free sources for eye care. So there's lots of free eye care. So make sure you at least go to Needy Meds, because that's most consumer savvy than anything else out there. Charity, ADHD Zoom class. I have 2.5 hours. Is more of a support group for anyone with mental health. Wonderful. Oh, by the way, now we have a support group for buying a home. Okay, look at our new tab. New tab on Lesko Help is for home buyers. People looking to buy a home. We organize all the information in a step-by-step there for you to buy a home, get the money, get the grants. If you have trouble getting money for buying a home, we have it all set up step-by-step there. So look on the left-hand side and look for that tab for I want to buy a home. And tomorrow at 5:30, we have a workshop on it just for home buyers. And then you join that session there, and you'll get up-to-date information about it. And we have special researchers to help you get the information you need for that, okay? So when you get to that I want to buy a home tab on leskohelp.com, then you'll get all the help you need to learn about the free sources. Now it's going to take follow-up on your side. Now, never can we just give you one website and you fill out an application and get it. Oh, Michelle's at 5 o'clock today. That's in 20 minutes. So hang around. She's a lot prettier than I am. So you'll want to stay and talk to Michelle, okay? She'll answer your questions. I bulldoze through this stuff. And so that's important. There's Ethel. She'll probably be there helping a lot also. But remember, anything, buying a home, this is what we're about. And we set up a separate section in Lesko Help just for home buyers, people that want to buy a home. So you have all the help, one-on-one help, to take you through the whole process. Now again, I started the step-by-step for I want to buy a home. And I'm so excited, the new edition of Lesko. Yeah, thank you, Charity. Yeah, see, it is, and you have to follow up. That's the whole thing, and that's why we're here, all the time for you, and follow you step by step. That's why we only charge $20, and you could do everything. I used to charge $20,000, really, for millionaires will pay that. They don't care. They're gonna make $1 million, what the hell? They'll pay a couple thousand, for anything. And I got sick of helping millionaires do that. And that's why now I made it be able to make it cheap enough, only $20. And even at $20, I'm shocked that we're so profitable. We give money back to people. We give back over $50,000 to $70,000 every month back to members. So after we pay us, first we pay us, okay? That's important. Let's not help those billionaires. Yeah. Oh, they'll get there. They don't need help. They'll be there. The first one, that's where they're following him around all the time now, because that's what it is. And that's what, to me, what I think the biggest problem we're having in life is not the culture wars, I mean, that's like religion. Whether you're going to change somebody's religion, nah, you leave that alone. But if you have policies that create this, where 90% of the people in our country since 1979 have flat income. Nobody's made any extra money except the top 10%. So they made all the money because the government is growing. I mean, our country grows all the time, but it's not going down to the bottom. And what's happening too, prices are increasing. So prices increased 300% over the last 40 some years, but wages only increased 30%. You're hurting, right? You can't pay for the increase in prices. So that's what you have to learn this system to supplement, because you're not going to do that. And also what's neat about the community money system is that it helps you create money too. I mean, there's so much help there for helping you create income for yourself. Because that's the really security, is one, if you figure out how to create income for yourself, and that's whether it's starting a small business or being a freelancer or anything like that, then you have control over your money better. Or get the knowledge you need to get a good job. You could get high-paying jobs, $100,000 or more, without a college degree in this country, and that's happening more and more. It's really changed the last couple of years. There's less jobs available that require a college degree. Now they say that doesn't matter. And anybody but with the skills, but you have to have the skills. If you don't have a degree, then you have to have skills, and the government is giving you those skills for free. And nonprofit organizations, this is what the community is doing. The community economy is giving you skills and information about how to get those jobs. That's all from the community economy. That is all free, and they even pay for that. I mean, the last 4, 5, 10 years, really, there is so much. Yeah, that's a picture. He looks a little younger there, doesn't he? But I think he's causing so much anxiety. I want to show people that he's also helping with your anxiety because of him in office, because he has free therapy and he's got grants for that. And that's why you're missing the boat if you're paying attention to him. Maybe what he does is going to be important maybe in the long run, but we don't know that, and we're not there. And you have to solve problems today. That's what you should be looking at in front of you, is that your problems that you have to solve today. And these programs will be there. They'll be there in the next few years, no matter what they do, because it just takes that long to do anything. So don't worry about it. You have to get out there and find in the community economy what is available to you to live a better life. And these programs are there. They've always been there. They grow every year. This year it's going to be $18,767 per person will be given out in these programs to people. And he's not going to move the needle on that, if at all. That's still a lot of programs. I mean, there's millions of programs. I mean, he talks about one or two, to excite people, and you have to get away from that and don't let him control your life because the stuff is there. You got to control your life first, and don't rely on other people controlling your life. Because if something doesn't work, then you go other places to get it to work. And that's what we have in this country. We have options, but if you don't know your options, then you're stuck. I agree, but it's hard. Yes, Yvette, it is hard. And it's hard, I think, mostly because people are going to Google and trying to find something. People there only want to sell you something. And what you really have to do is go to only to the community economy that helps people and gives money for free, and talk to them. Now, even finding out what is right for you in them means talking to them, calling people up, asking for help, and if they don't give you help, then you ask them, where else can you go to get help? And you keep asking for that kind of help, okay? And that's what it is, and that's what research is. It is, panning for gold or getting a job. It's not, hitting a bullseye every time you pull back the arrow. No, you can't. Life doesn't help in that way, but you have to. It's all about perseverance. Look at the idiots that do well. It doesn't take brain power, it just takes perseverance, because it ain't gonna happen easy. And we want it to happen easy because Google tells us it's easy. All you have to do is do step 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not true. Maybe it was for one person who wrote that, but it won't be for you. We all have to figure out our own way to get through this stuff, okay? And that's very important to do because it's your life. You're not gonna get another chance that you'll know of. Maybe people are, but I wonder if they know. If people are here again, get a mulligan. How would you like to eat about golf with mulligan? Mulligan, I was a golfer as a kid a lot. A mulligan is when you go up to the tee and you hit the drive and it's shitty. So, hey, I want to take a mulligan. You get another shot. So I wonder if in life you could get a mulligan. Like, oh, fuck, I screwed up this life. Let me try it again. And that'll be interesting. But most important, yes, we have lots of problems to work on if you want to work on problems. But I think the first problem you should work on is creating income for yourself. Finding the programs that will help you do what you want in life. Find the programs that help you get rid of the, I'm not mulligan. You need a mulligan, is that what you were saying, Yvette? Don't we all want that? Oh, you can, you just keep at it, Well, you go up the bat again and try it. But no, it's all about helping yourself. You're gonna have to do a lot of work to do that. Nobody's gonna do it for you. And you're gonna go, confront a lot of closed doors and bumps in the road and things that don't work, and that's life. I've written 100 books and only 10 made money. And so I know I'm wrong 90% of the time. Nobody has some magic in life. You have your own magic you have to bring out of you. And nobody telling you what to do in life, that's crazy. You can't, because nobody knows what to do with their own life. We're all guessing every day on what to do with our lives. So telling somebody else what to do with their life is, to me, the most absurd thing that people do. But we love doing it, don't we? We love telling people what to do. Looks like you have a halo. No, I didn't put that there. You see a halo there? I know. This is a thing we had as a dining room area, and this is like a table, light over the table. It worked well, and by accident, oh, I'm gonna put my thing here. But then I look, oh, look at that. That's better than a seal of approval, isn't it? But that's fun to see. Yeah, and that's another thing. I think you have to keep up your spirits, because you're going to get hurt out there, and that's what life is. Life is going to beat you up no matter what. That's why you feel beat up, man. You got to get professional help because life is beating up a lot of people. And we have more mental problems now than ever before in the history of the United States. So make sure you get the help you need. And it's out there, no matter what. Oh, it says my power may be going away. My power may be going away. Why are you going to do that with my power? Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I don't know what they do. Let's see. No, that's not it. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I'll just have to close up before my battery runs out. How are you? Are you? I'm very happy, thank you. How we doing? Okay, members. Okay, I've been in therapy 17 years. You should not. You're asking for help. That's the very most important thing to do. That's your first step to anything. It's all going to work out in the end, isn't it? No, because we all die at the end, Brian. So the key is you got to have fun while you're here with all this shit. And that's what you do. But need help. Okay, here are the places to go get free mental health. Okay, needymeds.org, findhelp.org. Okay, needymeds.org has 170 free sources of mental health where I live. Find Help has 555 free mental sources where I live. And the national hotline is 988. Somebody's banging on a wall somewhere. I hope it's not them trying to get in the door. Nothing really matters. Well, you have to have your own rules, I think. Have fun with it. Yeah, that's right. And that's what I feel. Nobody's going to throw a party for you, so you might as well throw your own party. That's why people ask me, why I dress like this? It makes people happy. It's sort of like I'm throwing a party. Everybody around me is laughing and smiling. Man! And they don't know me. I walk down the streets. I dress like this every day of my life. Because when I started doing it, boy, everybody went, that's the FBI now. Ah, that's going to be. You know, I got a plaque from the FBI. Back in the 80s, it was before the Berlin Wall came down. And I had some friends that knew me at the Russian embassy because they wanted to know about Washington. I used to teach businesses how to get my information out of Washington. So I had the KGB would be coming to my seminars. And then I became friends with a nice guy over there who had kids about my age and stuff like that. So we hung out a lot. And then when you have friends at somebody at the Russian embassy, you have friends at the FBI. They wanted him to defect, and he didn't want it. He said, I mean, I'm going to have to come here and then have to find a job? I don't want to. It was crazy. But it was fun, and what I really learned that all the information they would feed me back about why he wanted to defect was stuff that I was telling them. They got it all from me, I could tell. And I said, Jesus, so everything they get to make this decision is from me? That's a little scary. Yeah, but he didn't defect, and we're still friends, actually. So that was interesting. Can you say when making a phone call about a grant that Trump is going to give to America, the $18,000 one? Okay, Georgiana, no, the $18,000 is accumulation of all the grants that we've given out next year, and that averages $18,000. So it's not one place. You have to find out what you want to do. Look at like if you want to buy a house, okay, go to that tab we have on the left-hand side that says, I want to buy a house. And then you go through that and you attend the seminar tomorrow night. And by the way, tonight, right now, soon, is it 5 o'clock yet? No, 3 more minutes. Okay, you're gonna have a workshop starting in a few more minutes, right? And then also today, we have a 7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock workshop. And then tomorrow, we have a 3 o'clock and then a 5:30 workshop on just buying a home. So getting grants for buying a home, 5:30 tomorrow. Make sure you go there. And then there's another workshop at 7. So tonight, you have 5, 7, and 9. 5 o'clock is like 2 more minutes. Don't wait, so I'm gonna unplug here in a minute. And then tomorrow is 3 o'clock, 5:30, and 7 o'clock. Now this is unlimited one-on-one help for $20. Where the hell else are you gonna get this? God damn it. I'm so proud of that. I didn't have to. Most people in this business just love charging big money. See you later, guys. Thank you so much for being so gentle and nice and giving to everybody, and get out there and help somebody today. That's how you're gonna grow. At least that's how I feel I'm growing, but I'm biased and an idiot too. Thank you so much.